This is a brand new Kinesis R1. It's a £1,500 road bike that looks perfect for everyday riding, from commuting to countryside spins. Let's take a closer look. The R1 was launched earlier this year, and it actually follows in the footsteps of the G2, a gravel bike the company launched about a year ago. Both cost £1,500 and both are complete bikes. And that's important because Kinesis, as you might know, has a long reputation of producing really high quality frame sets, which you have to build yourself or get a local bike shop to build it for you. So them offering a complete bike at this price point is a really big deal and really important for them, and really exciting for us as consumers who can now buy a Kinesis as a complete bike rather than build it yourself. Now, there are pros and cons to building a bike or buying a complete bike, but if you want to get into cycling now, which a lot of people are, then this is a really good option. Kinesis has always specialised in aluminium, so they know the material really well, and it really shows in this bike. It's a good looking frame and it's packed full of details. So we've got an external bottom bracket, we've got a tapered head tube, we've got internal cable routing, we've got mudguard mounts, we've got rack mounts, we've got space for up to 34mm wide tyres, and the bike comes fitted with 30mm tyres. And if you take advantage of the mudguard mounts and fit mudguards, there's still space for these 30mm wide tyres, making it a really good option for winter riding, year-round riding, if you want that protection from wet roads that mudguards do offer. The R1, like that G2 launched last year, costs £1,500, so a very competitive price point, but it looks well spec'd for the money and certainly stands up well compared to some of the bigger rivals in this category. The group set on this bike is a SRAM Apex 1x, so single chainring at the front and a wide ratio cassette at the back, plenty of range for getting up and down hills, and you've got hydraulic disc brakes to control your speed when you need it. The choice of a 1x group set on this bike at the price point and the sort of cyclist it is aimed at is a really good choice. It's simple, it's easy to use, there's one less thing to go wrong. I can't really fault that decision at all. For tyres, a really important part of the bike, they're going for excellent Schwalbe G1 speed tyre. They are 30mm wide and they have this distinctive dimpled tread pattern which is fast rolling on the road and gives a bit of extra traction in slippery conditions and does open up the option to go down the odd canal towpath. The tyres are fitted to wide, low profile Alex rims and they're laced to Novitec hubs, so high quality hubs with sealed bearings, no nonsense equipment. And finishing kit is from Kinesis, so we've got a nice compact flared drop handlebar in alloy, a matching stem and an alloy seat post, and that is topped by a Seditalia saddle, so a nice quality saddle there. And on the scales it weighs, for this size 54, 9.5 kilograms, or just under 9.5 kilograms, so a reasonable weight for the money and the specification on this bike. The R1 comes in 4 sizes. This is a 54, so about a medium, and I'm 5'11", just to give you some sort of perspective if you're looking at a sizing chart and wondering what size to go for. And the geometry is more endurance than race bike, so it's focused on providing a more relaxed, easy ride on fast rides or long distance rides. There's not going to be a super twitchy race bike, going to be more relaxed, look after you, more accessible if you're new to cycling, so it's not going to be super lively, but it should be that sort of planted stability you want from a road bike like this, especially with the bigger tyres and the capability this bike looks to offer. When I was speaking to Kinesis the other day about this bike, they described it really nicely as a pacey but not racy bike, which is a really good way of putting this bike down. It's not a race bike, that much is clear, big wide tyres and the price point, but it's still a bike for fast rides. So if you like going out at a weekend and doing a fast group ride, club ride, social ride, and you don't want to be held back by the bike, then this could be a really good option. But it's versatile. Wide tyres, mudguard mounts, rack mounts. It could be a daily commuting bike as well. A good winter bike. You could even do an Audax, light credit card touring, even bike packing could be a good use for this bike. So a good all-round, a good everyday solid option. And I think a really good bike if you're looking to get into cycling or you're looking to step up from a cheaper entry-level bike and you want a bike that's going to give you that capability to do long rides in comfort and at speed and have all the versatility boxes ticked as this one does. So yeah, there's a lot to like here, especially that paint job. I'm absolutely loving this colour. So that is a unboxing and a quick first look of the brand new Kinesis R1. I can't wait to hit the road on it, and I'm gonna fit some pedals and go for a ride this afternoon. And I will give you my first impressions on a video coming up in a couple of weeks' time. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss that. And I will do a more in-depth review, and I'm gonna look to change some parts, as I mentioned earlier, change tyres to see what the bike is really capable of. And there'll be an in-depth review in a couple of months' time, hopefully when the lockdown has lifted. But hopefully you found this unboxing and first look useful and interesting. And if you've got any questions about this bike, do put them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer them. If you enjoy watching it, make sure you hit that thumbs up like button. And if you really enjoyed it, maybe subscribe to my channel. Definitely subscribe if you want to find out more about the bike on my channel. So make sure you stick around. But that is all for now. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, keep pedaling, and I'll see you all again soon.